Welcome back to Across Louisiana. Well, it's a disease that you've heard about, but you might not know much about it. But here to make you aware of that is Mark Manchester with the Louisiana-Mississippi chapter of the ALS Association. Welcome to the show, Mark.
Oh, welcome. Thank you.
I think people know the name ALS. I think they're familiar with Lou Gehrig's disease and that. But tell folks a little bit about what your organization does for that.
Well, I guess first I could tell a little bit more about the disease.
Sure.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease, is a fatal disease that affects the skeletal muscles of the body, leaving a patient unable to speak, walk, breathe, or pretty much all your muscles in your body, with the exception of your eyes, unable to move eventually. So, and typically a period of 2 to 5 years is what they give you after diagnosis until the disease gets you.
And the organization helps promote awareness of that, obviously. I know this is the Awareness Month. I mean, tell me a little bit about what you have going on this month.
Well, ALS, May is ALS Awareness Month, and we have a lot going on this month. I just got back from Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
Met with our 2 senators, Landrieu and David Vitter, and all of our congressmen for the state of Louisiana. And we pretty much asked, because as a national organization for May, we asked for ALS RP, which is from the Department of Defense, a fund that $10 million to fund research to help veterans, because young veterans coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq have twice as likely of a chance of getting ALS than the normal population. So through, it's allocated totally different from the Defense Fund, but asking for $10 million to help research as to why these young guys are getting ALS, and it also helps all ALS patients. And we asked for another $10 million for the ALS registration, which is probably the largest, I could say, registration or trial of ALS patients ever. And basically what it does is by all the ALS patients registering, we can see where there's pockets of ALS throughout the U.S., and concentration in more areas than others, and as well as a biodepository where they can take, pre-mortem and post-mortem samples for future research for ALS and technology, as well as making it a lot easier for ALS patients to find clinical trials. Currently there's a clinicaltrial.gov, and you can type in ALS, and there's 1,500 different trials that come up, and it's a nightmare to get through. Well, with this registry, what happens is that it knows your criteria, how you breathe, and how long you've had the disease, and it sends you emails when clinical trials that fit you fit in that criteria come up.
Real quickly, I know we're running a little short on time. You have the walk coming up on that, so give the folks a scoop on how they can take part to help fight ALS.
We do. November the 2nd, we have a walk, and it's at 9 a.m. At Forest Park on South Harris Ferry Road. The registration starts at 9. The walk starts at 10, and we typically have a lot of fun. Actually this year we had the Tiger Girls from LSU there.
All right. And
the walk is less than 2 miles, and it's mainly to raise funds for the local ALS organization that that takes care of people with ALS, as far as visits to your house, as well as local. We have local support group meetings. We have a durable medical equipment closet that they support, and some of the money goes to research.
Terrific. Well, we'll have all that up on so people can take part in it. Thanks so much for coming on and telling us about that, helping educate us on that. and best of luck with your event.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.